Hi everyone. Today we will see aggregate functions in MySQL. So aggregate functions are the functions which will act on the multiple rows of a MySQL database table rows. Okay. So aggregate functions perform a calculation on a set of values. Okay, if you want to just group some particular records, okay, and you want to apply some particular functionalities on those group of records, then you can use aggregate functions. So they return a single value, and also we use a group by clause along with the aggregate functions, and it is also used for summarizing large data sets. So some of the common aggregate functions are count, sum, average, min, max, and many others are also there. So but these are the most commonly used functions in the MySQL. So for example, if you select count star from employees, so it will return the total number of employees. Total number of employees means how many records are there in the particular employee, so that many employees, right? So it will count those number of employees and it will display. For example, next example is select sum of salary from employees, so it will sum the values of the salary record, and it will sum all the values into the from the table and it will display. Then we have average, same thing, like it will find the average of salary and it will display. Suppose if there are 100 records into the table, okay, so it will add all the salary values, all the 100 values, then it will divide it by 100, then you can find the average. Then we have min and max. So min and max means it will find the maximum salary and it will find the minimum of this all the values. Okay, and how to use the group by? So we can use group by in this way: select department, average salary from employees, group by department. So what we are doing, we are finding the average salary, and we are finding, we are grouping the department column, and then we are finding the average salary of each department. Okay, so for that purpose group by will be used. So group by clause will be used for grouping some of the records. Okay, and aggregate functions have to be used on those group by clause. So in this you have learned about what are various aggregate functions, what is the use, and how many values are written. Only one value will be written for the aggregate function. We have many aggregate functions are there. When we are using aggregate function, normally we will be using the group by. So why group by is used? Group by is like grouping some of the records of the table. Okay, and mostly aggregate functions are used for data analysis and reporting. So let us see one demo on this. So I have a film table. See, if you see here, film ID is there, title is there, description, release year, language ID, original language ID, rental duration, rental rate, length, replacement cost, rating, and special features. Okay, so this is about each film. So each film, what is the description and how when it is released, and what is the rating for the movie. Okay, so what we will do is we will find the we will count. Okay, like how many, see here ratings are PG is there, G is there, NC is there. Okay, PG 13 is there. Okay, so all this, if you see here, these are the ratings. So I want to see how how much each rating movies are there, means how many movies are there for each rating, this particular table. Okay, so let us go with that. So I will just, for that I will use select. Okay, then I will use count star, then rating. Okay, from what is the table name, from table name Akila dot fill. Okay, group by rating. Okay, see, this is the rating. So I'm just for each rating how many records are there, how many movies are there. For PG it is 194, for G it is 178, and for NC17 it is 210, like that. Okay, now for example, if I want to, now this is the data that we got. Now I want the records such a way that um, like each rating is this one, right? So which rating has count more than 200? Okay, count more than 200. So what I need to do, I want to put like I have to put the count star into the condition. Okay, so for this that purpose I need to use select. As usual, find this. Okay, let me copy this because the same query will be used here. Okay, and okay, and having. Okay, if I want to check any condition on the aggregate functions, then I have to use having clause. So having count, okay, star greater than 200. Okay, so this is about, if I want to put any conditions on the aggregate functions, I have to use a having clause. So let me just do this. Okay, so I am getting whoever is greater than 200, those only those records are getting displayed. Now I want to if you want to put any condition on the columns, then use where. Okay, but if you want to put any conditions on the aggregate functions, you have to use having. Okay, this is about now now for example, let me just go to the original table. I want to, okay, I want to find which is having highest rental duration. Okay, let me select max. Okay, and what is it, max of rental underscore duration from dot fill. Okay, okay, right, I didn't close this. So select max of rental duration. So whichever movie. So what I want to find? I want to find the title. Okay, select title, comma, max of rental duration. So just max. Okay, so group by I should use. So let me check this. Max of, right? Okay, so uh, rating. Okay, and group by I have to use. So whenever you have to use the aggregate functions, you need to use some group by function. Okay, group by rating, and that column which you are using in the group by must be present with the select statement, that is man. See, it is showing, see, PG max 7. Okay, so anything like which you want to find, suppose you want to find the average or you want to find, so just apply the aggregate function and the column which you are using in the group. Okay, so this is about the aggregate functions. Okay, please work on these examples, and we will be having some more hands-on examples in the coming sessions, and I will be dealing some more concepts of MySQL in the coming session. So please subscribe to this channel, and you will be getting more and more content of MySQL, which will be used for your data analyst career. Thank you everyone.